Hey there, my name is Sadai. Thanks for clicking on my video, really appreciate it. This is a video that I've been planning on making for probably 2 months now. So it's going to be a quick-ish update video on Pokemon Go and me. If you haven't watched any of my Pokemon Go stuff before, you don't know much about me. So I play Pokemon Go Scratch that. Let's try that again. Hi, I'm Sadai. I live in Beijing, China. And if you don't know, Beijing, or China itself, is a geo-locked country for Pokemon Go. You can't play it. There's nothing really on the map. So you can't encounter wild Pokemon or anything like that. The only time I get to play Pokemon Go is, well, I'm playing right now. So I guess I technically can do some things in the game, but not a lot. I get to enjoy the game fully when I travel. Ooh, the 5th best Spoopa. Or a really bad Vivian. Let's look at 5th best Spupa. I think I already have the 3rd best Spupa, but we're going to take a check. We're going to look. So you can see on my map, nothing going on here. But I am traveling next week and intending to play some Pokemon Go for the first time in a couple months. So to do that, I need to clear out some of the things that I've acquired, and there's not a lot, so this will go pretty quick. Some of the things I've acquired in the past 2 months, basically just from hatching eggs and scatterbugs. That's about my life. Oh, I forgot to play with him. Oh, that was weird. It was like I could see him releasing from the ball. This is my Seadra. Seadra is my buddy because I want 500 Seadra candy. And we're slowly getting there. So, all right. So I'm just going to go through and sort the things that I've got. So I sort them using an app called PokeGenie. If you've watched my Pokemon Go content before, you're probably like, my God, dude, we know that you use PokeGenie. But hey, it's been a while. This says I have the best Spupa that's ever spupa'd, so this Spupa is less good. Yeah, this 100 here, it means the 100th percentile, so it's the best in the Little Cup league. And the 1 at the end means as a stage 1, so he's not as good as this guy. In fact, there's a ton of scatterbugs in here that I need to look at. I have a Plains Shiny now, and I don't think I had a Plains Shiny before, so Plains Shiny's cool. Archipelago, I have an 81% Vivian, so don't need this one. Marine Vivian, I have 65%. What do I have in the past? This is what I'm doing. I'm just updating, seeing if anything I've gotten recently replaces what I've had before. Down here's a 41% Marine, so my new one is indeed better. So he gets the star, and this one gets the boot. Marine is not a very common one. I don't get a lot of Marine. This will be a shiny Spupa. This is a shiny Scatterbug. So I have an Ocean, 23 percentile Ocean. It's a really bad one, but I don't have many Oceans. The other one I had is a 13%, so this one is indeed better. Yeah, I don't think I catch many Ocean Scatterbug, unfortunately. This Alolan Meowth, I kind of resent Alolan Meowths. I just see them so often, and he's not better than the one I have already, so meditate. So this is basically, I'm just clearing up space for my trip when I travel. Can I see? Yeah, I only have room for like 130 more catches in my box. So I just wanted to kind of clear out some of these recent ones. Most of what I hatch and catch is not even good enough for me to keep, to check and see if it's good enough to keep. I don't know if that made sense. I usually transfer a lot of the hatches right away because I know it's not gonna compete with what I have in the box already, you know. Alright, so I have a couple good G0 Grimers. G being Great League and 0 meaning basic, but I have a 99 already. So, I guess that's all she wrote there. Can I evolve them and they still be under 1500? The answer is no. 98% is pretty interesting. I already have a 98%. So never mind. Sorry, Grimer. You're not staying. Fridge. And then I think I'm getting close to being done already. This is going to be one of the shortest videos I've posted in an eternity. G2. That sounds pretty good. I don't have a G2, right? So I got L0, so that's a Frigibax. L1, what does it evolve into? Frigibax to Arctibax? Is that right? Or is it Arctibax in the beginning? I don't remember. This is a Frigibax, so it evolves into Arctibax. So this is an L1 Arctibax, L2 Baxcalibur, G1 Arctibax, G2, U2 Max. Yeah, that's everything. So I guess I'm keeping this. Ice Fang, Icy Wind. So you actually get to see what happens when I keep one here. I screenshot it so that PoGo can read it. And then so this would be Baxcalibur in the Great League. Its max CP in the Great League is 1500. He's in the 94th percentile. He'll have to be level 15. Takes 125 candy, no Stardust. So I'm literally going to press evolve on him a couple times. And then I pick his moves Ice Fang and Icy Wind. So as a Frigibax, he has a really bad moveset. Which is what that D represents. It's a D tier moveset, I guess. And then he's the 225th best G tier Baxcalibur. And then I tag, it's been a while since I've done this, tag G tier. Done. So we got to keep something. That's great. Snom. And then, there's still a few more here. Okay. A couple more. Is this my first ever Snom? Yes, it is. Powder Snow Bug Buzz. Was this hatched? Yeah. Powder Snow and Bug Buzz. Good moveset, according to this. Tag L tier. So he'll stay a Snom until I get a better one that's in a higher percentile. Do I want to spend Stardust today? That's another thing. That could be interesting if I spend my Stardust. I think that might be a yes. I feel it from within me. Astonish Struggle, G1. So what is that? Dracloak? Is that their names? Yeah. It's crazy how like I don't really know some of the pseudo's middle stages. Because nobody ever talks about them. 139 is inaccurate. You just ran out of space. So tag G tier, and then that gets rid of this guy here at the bottom. I have a really bad L1. It's in the 1 percentile. 99% of Dreepies are better than him. But not the one I just released. Tink. Tinka-tink. Tinka-tink. L0. Well, he stays as an L0. Rock Smash, Play Rough. Sounds like a decent moveset. Rock Smash, Play Rough. It's a B. And that's the wrong number. He's my only L0 so far, so that's why he's staying, even though he's a 53%. What's this G1 doing over here? I don't have a moveset on it. Fairy Wind, Flash Cannon. G1. 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 Fairy Wind, Flash Cannon. It's not really viable in the G tier, but it doesn't it doesn't hit 1500 as a Tinka Tough, right? But 98 percentile, it's pretty good. We'll hold on to it. For better or for worse. At least for a little while. Pawniard. So the thing about this is when I post this, I'll actually be done with my trip by the time I post this. But it doesn't matter. So there will be another video not too long from now of all the stuff that I caught while I was on vacation. As soon as after my trip, as soon as I can sit down and record it, takes me a little time and effort to do that. You'll see that on the channel. And then I'll have another probably long break until I can play again. When will I be able to play again? Depends. So my trip is when? Beginning of October. For sure, Christmas might be another couple months. It's the bad thing about my Pokemon Go content. If you come to watch Pokemon Go content, you don't get fed very often from me. U95-1, so that's better than this guy. What do I have? Do I have everything? No, I definitely don't. Because most of these guys are hatched. And it's so hard to hatch. You can't really hatch a Pawniard that meets the requirements for so many of these tiers. G0, G1, G2. That's a really good. U1, U2, max. I think I just get rid of the other ones. I don't think I need them. This guy and this guy. It's not like they can be L tier. L tier means CP 500 or below. They're already too strong. Sometimes I do rush this and I make mistakes, and then I realize that I made a mistake, and then I regret my life decisions, and then I delete it from my memory and act like it never happened. Acid Power-Up Punch. I think that's its only moveset. And sometimes the app crashes. You are a Toxel. Oh my gosh. Why can't you recognize a Toxel? I don't know the information. 391. And your HP is 80. Okay, it got it that time. Toxel. Power-Up Punch Acid. Yeah, it's its only moveset. So of course it's an A. I love Toxtricity. I'm excited to have one someday. So what do we got? L0. It can't be a G0. G1, U1 is really it. Like L1? I doubt it. I'm sure if you evolve him, he's too strong for L tier. Are you kidding me? Why can't you recognize a Toxel? He's so cute. I don't know the CP. 393. Toxel, 393. Yeah, it definitely looks like a Zupat. Can't be a Toxtricity. That's what I thought. Ultra... Mikey. 78% is not that good. Okay, we're gonna release him. Is that it? Cursula. We have a Cursula. Corsola. Sorry, Corsola. And that's it. And then we're gonna spend some Stardust. U1. I have a better U1. Can't have an L0. I have a G0. G1. U1. Max, max. I don't need this guy. I have my shinies too. I have this guy, and then I have this one labeled as trade. Does anybody want to trade me? All right, we have gotten to all the ones that I've had in the past. So these are all the old guys. So we're gonna sort by number. And I haven't caught anything. So if you looked at my last video where I went through all of these one by one to see what I could power up, I can't power up any of them because I haven't caught anything. So I don't have candy. They all need candy. So the furthest I've gotten where I have enough candy is Golem. That's what we've been working on, is our Golems. So I think I have 249,000 candy, which I think maxes this guy out. As far as the amount of candy I have. See, that is the exact amount of candy and Stardust I have. So we're finishing Alolan Golem. Not finishing, because he can technically be stronger, but for the resources I have, we're finishing Alolan Golem today. Which is not the climax that I was hoping for in this video. But it is cool to have a strong Golem, I guess. And I think I should just push the button, right? I should just push the button. Just push it. This is what you, I'm not pushing it. Is there anything else? Not really. I do have that shiny Geodude up there, but I love shiny Geodude, and I don't really want to evolve him. I have a decent Graveler. He's already evolved. This U2 guy's already maxed out. He's finished. He's done. That's all she wrote. G2 already done. G2 already done. Yeah, I think it's just this guy. He's the most powerful. Like, there's him that I will obviously want to max out someday also. But like, he's not as strong as my other one. So, and I need a lot more Stardust too, apparently, for that. 91%. Yeah, he's 100%. Like, it makes most sense to just invest here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna push the button. Literally 2 months of Stardust I've accumulated over 2 months, and it's gonna just disappear in one push of the button. Bye bye. And I get a butt slam for it. Yeah, so this is my probably one of my shortest videos that I've recorded in a very, very long time. But we have to, I forgot to check beforehand, but now look, he's so strong. He's my second strongest Pokemon now. And it's cool because I have a rock type attacker now who's strong. Previously, my strongest rock type attacker was way down here. Let's see if we can find him. This Golem's fairly recent, so, and he doesn't even have rock type attacks. Doesn't have, this Aerodactyl doesn't have rock type attacks. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I guess he has a rock type attack, but he's not rock. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Man, he's so far down. So this is a huge upgrade for rock type offense for me. I'm looking for him and I don't see him. I thought he was like 1800. Okay, I'm gonna just look. Pseudo. Maybe I released him. I did release him. I must have released him because I was using a Sudowoodo for a long time, but he wasn't a good Sudowoodo, so I guess I released him recently. Now that I have a better rock type attacker, I guess. Be fun to evolve this guy too. I have to adventure together to evolve. Oh, I didn't know that. Golem. I mean, honestly, I am more or less done with my Golems now because to level him up, I need a lot more XL candy. I could spend, I've got tons of regular candy though. So I could technically level him up until he needs XL, which will be a while. That's basically the whole stock that I just had. But I'm so hesitant to do this because 91% is good, but it's not the best. he is a rock type attacker. He does have rock moves. That's my bad. But he was recent, like I said. This is a ground type attacker. Do I have another ground type? I don't. Oh, this guy right next to him. Who's my strongest ground type attacker? Who has ground moves? Anybody? Arcanine has a ground attack. Nidoking has a ground attack. Oh, I didn't realize that if you also... I use Chinese characters to represent the attack types. As I said, I live in China and I don't know Chinese. I'm really ashamed and I'm really embarrassed by it. So please don't make fun of me or point it out how bad I am. But I do know, or at least I can recognize the characters for the 18 different types, usually. So that's what I use to represent their attacking types. So water, ground there. So that way I can I can know what their attacks are at a glance when I'm building like a team for a raid or something. Yeah, I don't have any strong ground type attackers. I guess Sandslash here is my strongest. That's pure ground, like ground attack. I really like Sandslash. So I guess it is kind of worth investing in this guy. As a ground type attacker. Okay, so we'll spend a little bit more Stardust. So that means in the next, for the next little while, unless I get candy for some of the earlier Pokemon, we're going to be working on this Golem for a little bit. Actually, I can only power him up once. I'm going to save it because I might get more of these power-up things. And I could do it another time. So, okay. This has been a Pokemon Go video. If you like it, this is a very short version of some very long videos that I have on my channel. This is just me prepping for a vacation next week. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like it, make sure you hit subscribe. If you want to hang out with me again in the future, make sure you're subscribed and following along and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.